Episode 3, The Final Stand. Non-stop action. The final episode begins with the team mourning the loss of Alex Vega. The mood aboard the Nova is somber, and the crew's exhaustion is evident in every line of their faces. The sounds of the ship's engines hum softly in the background, a stark contrast to the chaos of the previous days. But their grief is short-lived, as new alarms blare through the ship. An alien fleet is approaching Xerious, drawn by the energy wave released by the artifact. The team quickly realizes that these aliens are not simply explorers, they are an invasion force, and their target is Earth. Elena Grant wastes no time in rallying the crew. Her voice is steady and commanding, her green eyes burning with resolve as she lays out their plan. They will take the fight to the aliens, using the Nova's advanced weaponry and the knowledge they've gained about Xerious to turn the tide of battle. The battle begins in space, with the Nova maneuvering through the alien fleet. The ship's engines roar as it dodges enemy fire, plasma cannons blazing as they target the alien vessels. The sound of the weapons firing is deafening, a rapid staccato that reverberates through the ship's hull. Commander Marcus Steele takes the helm, his hands moving with practiced precision over the controls, his eyes focused and intense as he navigates the ship through the chaos. The view from the bridge is a blur of stars, explosions, and enemy ships, the colors of the plasma fire painting the scene in vibrant reds and blues. Sarah Ortiz leads a daring boarding mission on the alien mothership, her team moving with military precision through the dark, narrow corridors. The sound of their boots on the metal floors echoes eerily, and the only light comes from the flickering emergency lights and the glow of their weapons. The air is thick with tension, and every corner potentially hides an enemy ambush. The sound of their boots on the metal floors echoes eerily, and the only light comes. The alien ship is a labyrinth of twisting passages and strange, organic structures that seem to pulse with a life of their own. The walls are slick and warm to the touch, the air heavy with a strange, pungent odor that makes the soldiers' eyes water. The alien warriors are waiting for them, hulking creatures with dark, armored exoskeletons and glowing red eyes. Their guttural roars and the shrill, ear-piercing sounds of their weapons fill the air as they clash with the human soldiers. The battle is brutal, with hand-to-hand combat in the tight quarters of the ship. The sound of metal clashing, the crackle of energy weapons, and the cries of the wounded create a cacophony that echoes through the corridors. Ortiz fights with the ferocity of a cornered animal, her dark eyes blazing with determination as she takes down enemy after enemy. Emotions and climax. Elena Grant shows her true strength as a leader in the final battle. Her green eyes are filled with fierce resolve as she makes the difficult decisions that could mean life or death for her team and humanity. She pushes her own emotions aside, focusing solely on the mission. But in the quiet moments between the chaos, the weight of her decisions and the lives lost weigh heavily on her. She knows that the fate of Earth rests on their success, and she is determined not to let her people down. Commander Marcus Steele finally allows his emotions to surface. His bond with Mia Carter has grown stronger, and in the heat of battle he finds himself willing to do anything to protect her. His usually sharp and focused brown eyes soften whenever he looks at her, and in a rare moment of vulnerability, he confesses his feelings for her. His fear of losing her drives him to fight harder, pushing through the pain and exhaustion to keep her safe. His determination and love give him the strength to lead his team to victory. Mia Carter faces her deepest fears in the final battle. The devastation around her, the loss of life, and the overwhelming odds threaten to break her, but she finds strength in her love for Commander Steele and her determination to protect the life forms of Xerious. Her blue eyes, once filled with curiosity and warmth, are now hardened with resolve. She fights not just for herself, but for the future of Earth and the preservation of life in the galaxy. The climax of the story is an epic space battle above Xerious. The Nova is outnumbered but not outmatched, using the planet's unique energy fields to its advantage. Sarah Ortiz and her team reach the alien command center, where they confront the alien leader, a massive, terrifying creature with a towering presence, glowing red eyes, and a voice that rumbles like thunder. The final battle is intense, with each member of the team contributing to the fight. The sounds of the battle plasma fire, explosions, and the cries of the dying create a symphony of destruction. In the end, it is Elena Grant who delivers the killing blow, using her quick thinking and knowledge of the artifact's technology to turn the aliens' own weapon against them. The alien forces are defeated, their ships destroyed, and Earth is safe once more. Resolution. The episode and the story concludes with the team returning to Earth, victorious but forever changed. The Nova glides silently through space, the sounds of its engines a soft, comforting hum as the crew takes a moment to breathe. Elena Grant stands on the deck of the ship, looking out at the stars with a mix of relief and sorrow in her eyes. The weight of their journey is heavy on her shoulders, but there is also a sense of pride in what they have accomplished. The crew gathers in the ship's standard room, their faces tired but filled with a sense of camaraderie and achievement. They share a quiet moment of remembrance for those they lost, Alex Vega chief among them. The sound of soft conversations and the clink of glasses as they toast to their fallen comrades creates a peaceful, reflective atmosphere. As the Nova enters Earth's orbit, the crew knows that they've saved humanity from a terrible fate, but at a great cost. Elena Grant looks out at the blue-green planet below, her heart heavy with the knowledge that their journey is far from over. The story ends on a note of hope and determination as the team prepares for the future, united by their experiences and the bonds they've forged. The end.